Hey gang, DarbukaDave here. Hello, sorry you can't see my face in this vid. With my new webcam setup, I figured I'd try out the first video lesson. This lesson is going to be like a beginner intermediate level. We're going to talk about a riff called Super Saidi. So here we go. Let me just play it a little bit first at a fairly peppy speed, and then we'll talk about it and get into learning how to play it. So. So that's the basic idea. As you can probably hear, it's a 4-bar phrase. There's a lot of different variations on Super Saidi. You'll hear it on a lot of Hassam Ramsey recordings, and that's where I first heard it. Where I first actually learned it and learned how to break it down was from Jeremiah Soto of Solace. Really great drummer. Studied with Suhail Kaspar. And if you want to find a transcription of the version that I'm teaching today, you can go to my website, DarbukaDave.com, which should be linked over here or over there, depending on which way the magic of post-production puts it. So we'll start out slowly, and we'll do the first 2 bars, and then the second 2 bars, and then the whole thing together. So the first 2 bars are this. Doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek. So the only real tricky thing here is that little tek-ka. There's a tiny little rest in there. So I'll say a rest this time when we play it through. So it's doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, rest, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek. Good. So that's the first 2 bars of our 4-bar phrase. Not that hard, right? So now let's look at bars 3 and 4. They're almost exactly the same as 1 and 2. In the middle, we still have that little tek-ka, rest, ka, doom. We still have that thing in the middle. The only real difference is that we start this phrase, or this half of the phrase, with a tek-ka. So bars 3 and 4, as you'll see on the notation, are like this. Tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, rest, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, rest, tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, rest, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek. Tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka. One more time. Tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek. Good. So now let's look at combining the whole thing together. Now, where phrases 2 and 3 meet up is a continuous thing. So the end of phrase 2 is this, tek-ka. The beginning of phrase 3 is this, tek-ka. So we have tek-ka, tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, is what the end of 2 and the beginning of 3 sounds like. So if you put the whole thing together, and I'm making it sound way more complicated than it is, you get this. Doom, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, tek-ka, tek-ka, doom, tek-ka, doom, doom, tek-ka, tek, more time. Doom, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, tak, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, tak, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, tak, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, tak. Good. So that's the basis of it. Now let's talk about making it sound really good. So one of the things, if you've ever taken a class with me, that I really emphasize is that you have to pay attention to where you want your accents to be. The way I was just playing it, I was kind of playing it all straight and even to give you an idea of, you know, the sticking pattern for your hands. But now let's look at the accents. So if we want to keep playing techs and kas and not play any slaps or anything, we want to play the capital T's louder, obviously. Most of you probably already know that from looking at this notation. So if you want to play it with that kind of accent, you get something like this. Doom, doom, ta-ta, doom, doom, ta-ta, 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 doom, ta-ta, doom, doom, ta-ta, 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 doom, ta-ta, doom, doom, ta-ta, ta-ta, doom, ta-ta, doom, doom, ta-ta. So that sounds pretty good, but frankly, when you're playing loud and fast, it's still going to be a little hard to hear those accents. So this is where replacing those accented techs with a slap is going to come in really handy. And it doesn't have to be, you know, like, it doesn't, I probably just overloaded the mic, but it doesn't have to be a loud slap like that. It can just be, because it sounds different. If you play tech, that's, you can still hear the accent, but if you play this, that's a definite accent there. So, quickly, if we play it with the slap instead, we get doom, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap. Rest, doom, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap, taka, taka, doom, taka, doom, doom, taka, slap. Good. So I'm coming up on the YouTube 10-minute wall here. So we're not going to do too much more with this one. And remember, if you get discouraged, the best thing you can do to learn these rhythms, if you're having trouble playing them, is just say them along with me. So when I'm playing, you'll notice that I'm always talking in this video. I'm always saying what I'm playing, and that's because if you can say it, then you could probably play it. So, you know, if you get discouraged, then just crank up the volume, and just say it, and maybe even, you know, say it and then move your hands, and then start saying it and playing it at the same time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any requests or anything, please, you know, leave a comment in my channel. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot more of these. And if you want to know about hiring me for workshops or shows, or, you know, if you want to send me an email or anything, I'll try and get back to you. Like I said, you can find my website and email info over here, or possibly over here in the sidebar.